what's up traders? The FX Hunter here with weekly Forex forecast for the 10th October 2020. So this was perfect trading week. We had really amazing trades, especially on the USD pairs. Actually this week I was trading just the majors and we had some great runs, and this week we had made over the 5% with the 100% accuracy. There was not losing trade. And we actually closed just one break even on the Euro GBP, but the rest of it was perfect trades. I'm very glad for that. And I think this trends will still continue, because on the dollar, if you look to the COT, we can see that the banks, they still does not have a proper long positions. We can see some small long positions added last week, but it was on that Tuesday trick before the COT report. I will show you this because this is very interesting and important to know, for not to be tricked by them, you know, because the banks knows that we are watching their positions and they're trying to hide it. And this is the special move which actually happened on that to fake the numbers in the report, so the many people next week will think that maybe some reversals will finally come, because they already been in the positions in the last week, and they think that it's gonna happen right now, but it's not gonna happen yet. I think it will still be dropping. So I will just be waiting for some corrections, and will be joining the trends again. And yeah, so this is basically it. As well, what I want to mention is the winner of the competition, where we have the deal that if there will be 100 comments below the weekly Forex forecast video, that there will be picked up one winner. Well, this week not 100 comments. Last week there was a 99. I actually pick up the any trader anyway, because it was not reached. But this week just 80 comments, my friends. So no winner this week. I'm sorry for that. There is still a competition on the trading view I'm running as well, for those who really show their enthusiasm in the trading and comment my ideas, hit the likes, and speak about the trading, comment, ask the questions below the ideas. I said that 14th of this week, on the end of this weekend, of this week, I will pick up one trader and we will have a Zoom call for the 2 hours where I will explain everything you need about the trading, you know, so you can prepare the questions. If you don't have any questions, I can just take you through the core of my strategy, what I'm looking for, what I'm looking for on the COT, and all of these things. Alright, so that's probably everything, and let's go to the charts. We will see what is going on there. Alright. Alright, my friends, so we are looking to the charts right now, and let's start with the dollar index as usual. Last week I called the drop from here, and the drop happened right now, so it's going down, it's good. And what happened with the position? So if we look to the COT data, we can see that the banks rise the longs positions and they rise slightly the shorts. So it might move, could let you think that the dollar is becoming bullish, right? But it's not necessary, because this period, this what happened in here, actually happened in this period, right? And look, they reported the longs 14k in here, and they reported 18k in here. So basically what happened, the price dropped down, and then right away, couple hours before the COT report, they manipulated the price up by adding these longs, and they've been so clever that they added the shorts as well on the move up, right? So then they basically in here on the Tuesday close, they report the 18k longs and these shorts. So next day, Wednesday, they probably close these longs in the profit because they added them down here, and then the price started to drop, and they probably adding the shorts now again. And where I think the price will be heading, well, if they want to build the longs positions, which probably they're gonna be doing, because we are seeing that the exposure is slowly changing to the long side, the net positions are slowly decreasing to the zero, then they could be negative, but they cannot do it in here, they cannot do it here, they must do it in the liquidity zones, and liquidity zone is here, right? So basically
those who entered the longs here, they're gonna have a stop loss in here, and if these stop losses will be hit, those people will actually the opposite of the sell, opposite of the buy. Of those who bought here is the sell, so these people will sell to the bank so they can buy, right? And as well, many people will probably short here so they can buy, right? But I don't think, I'm not sure if the reversal will happen here, or even here is the lower liquidity zone. So for now, I don't know. I don't see that in the positions yet. I see that they are might preparing it, but they are still below the 50%, and I'm still seeing the continuation down, which gave us the conclusion what's gonna be probably happening on the next pairs, right? So next one is the Euro USD. I called the long trade, and the price actually moved a little bit lower, which was in here, then it moved higher, lower and higher again, right? Perfect. We actually had a great trade in here, and our TP is just 5 pips above that, so we closed the partial here and we actually entered here. So it was perfect trade, really good one. Check it in the Telegram channel. And what's going on here as well, here is still the trick. So it's not actually a trick, but you must be aware of this. We can see they have still 4 times smaller shorts than longs, right? So even we are seeing the positions closing in here. Look, they dropped the volume just to the below the 300k from the 350, so they free up the money for the up continuation, right? So what's again happening in here, right? So we are seeing that the banks has been bullish here, and just couple hours before the report they dropped the price down, so we are seeing the drop in the longs and bringing the shorts. But then immediately the next day the price moved up, so what they did, they probably closed these shorts and they added more longs, or maybe they holding the longs, they holding these shorts, and on this way up they will be closing the longs positions and adding the shorts, but we don't know this yet. So for now I think that if they want to close these positions, they will be doing it in some liquidity zones, which was actually this one, so they can close something in here. But overall, if I look into this 80% to 20%, it still does not look for me like you know, price should drop like this, like many people calling. So here of course will be the obstacles to break it, because it's a order flow and bearish order block, and this is the nice POC. But you know, we must trade what we see, and I'm seeing this, so I will be looking for the long again. As well, just 23% of the retail traders is right now in the profit. That means that 67% of the traders is in the loss. And what do you think? Do the banks just start to take the price down and tell us, you know, we see almost 70% people in the loss, we will now give you chance, we will let it move like it was in the, like you called? No, probably they will destroy them by the move up. So that's what I think. By the way, we can see it in here. This is on my website, and this as well, it's on the website, so it's a free. And this as well, it's an application for the MT4, so you can watch the video how to install this order flow tools. You can see it right now on the screen, so just click to the video below this and install it, and you can use it. All right, so the next one is probably Aussie, and it is. So what we have seen here, we have been calling the long trade. The price actually dropped, then it moved up. We entered here. We had almost hit the stop loss, but I put the stop loss below the whole number, so we had the stop loss below 708. So our stop loss was not hit, and then the price moved up. Actually, we get out in here, so the trade was just 0.8% profit, and it still could continue higher. However, you know, on the Friday you like to close the trade. So what's gonna be going on now is that we have this channel in here, but look, we can see 61% 61k longs added, actually added. They rise to the 61k, and they added 8k longs in here, right? So this one is quite opposite, like on the euro and the dollar. So basically the price dropped and they added these positions in here, right? So it's nicely seen in here. So they added the positions here, and so it's gonna be growing probably, because as well I have explained it, and it's better explained on the analysis on the trading view. You can click it's on this description as well, how they've been adding these positions on this, actually on these reports, on these drops. They've been adding the longs positions, so they would have the average price somewhere here. They will want to close the price up, so probably this channel will not work, and it will be broken somehow, and I'm expecting that, and I will be joining the long again. Next one is pound. Last week I was calling that this break, there was a trend line, you know, if I have complete chart, it looks like this, something like that, to short it from here. But I have changed my view right now to the neutral. Actually, I don't know if the price will go up or down. Basically, we have the weak dollar, but look what happened here on the pound. We can see that the price, this is quite strange, right? So you have seen before they've been minus 14k net positions, then in the 1 month they change it to the 12k net positions positive, and then in the 3 weeks 12k to the negative. There should be this Brexit negotiations and the things coming in the next days, you know, and we can see how the banks, they closed big longs on the pound, then built big shorts, you know. So for me it looks like a bearish pound, but the dollar is bearish as well. So I don't think, I don't know what to think. Simply, I don't know. So I don't trade this one at all currently. This is a Kiwi. I was calling the long trade in here. The price dropped and start to moving up. As well, here is the thing. We can see the drop in the longs positions because the banks close them as the price dropped down. So I think as they reduce the shorts in this period, for which we don't have the data, they probably added some longs positions, only we don't see it in the report. So small correction and then continuation up to this stop loss zone and fill this nice void into this long-term channel, right? So Kiwi USD I think will be nice trade. Only 37% of the people is to the long side, and this number will get lower as the price will go up. So I'm bullish on this one. USDCAD, this was a perfect trade we had last week. So I called this short and price dropped massively. We had I don't remember how many pips right now, but it was almost 2% trade, like 1.8% profit, right? So what we are seeing here right now is this. Actually, I had some channel before drawn here like this. I'm sorry, like this. It was channel something like this, you know, parallel channel. So I was expecting to price drop here. So here was our take profit, but you know, some people might have this channel and they call it long. Why is it wrong? Because you don't see it on the net positions, on the COT and these things, you know, as well. The retail, in the retail currently there is 82% people in the loss, you know. I mean, why the banks should say right now, all right, people, we will give you your money back, we will move the price back, you can get out break even, or you can, you know, make a profit. No, they will destroy them totally. So what we see here on the USDCAD, we can see that the banks actually has been closing the longs positions. Currently we are looking to the USDCAD. This is not the CAD contract, right? On my website I have the data for the CAD and USDCAD. So this is the USDCAD. So we can see the banks has been closing the long contracts, and they've been actually doing nothing with the shorts. But what I thinking is that this will start in here. I think the shorts will start to hit right now, and take the price down. You know, maybe some small correction and then big move down. I'm expecting this to happen because as the CAD is getting bullish by the closing the long contracts on the USDCAD, it's bullish for the CAD. And the dollar is weak. I think this has big potential to drop much lower. I will not expect big correction in here, maybe some small one or whatever. Maybe they will even not correct and they will fill this level, then something like this, you know, some false break and then this. So we will see what's gonna be the next week. Maybe it's gonna be boring, but the long term I think the drop down will continue. Next one is USD franc. Look at this. This was amazing trade. We actually entered here on the retracement, as I call this short down. Boom, it happened nicely. And here is the new channel developing. So we have, you can see we have these two levels in here, and here is the, you know, the parallel line. So if the price retraces lower, we can continue down. Look at that. USD franc contract, no long positions at all. You know, still big enough shorts. I mean, we can see the shorts has been reduced, but if they reduce the shorts again, they did it before the price moved up, right? I mean, they reduced it to move the price up, they reported, and then next day dropped it down. So they hiding their cards, and they will be closing the shorts in these levels. So for me, the continuation down is very possible. Next one is USDJPY. Here I was calling actually the move higher from this level in here, and the price went up, but it was so quick, so I didn't catch the trade. Currently, as said, I'm seeing the JPY quite bearish, because we can see this is the USDJPY that it's still in the negative. However, look at this. So we can see the price was 73k to the negative to the shorts, and now it's 65. So it's actually dropping, right? So it's kind of getting bullish, but you know, the USD not strong as well, but the JPY is might bit more bearish. So what I'm thinking is around this level, it would be nice to take a long into these levels to stop out these traders and into this channel as well. 53% traders was trapped in here, so all the confluences looks good to move higher. This is the gold, and last week actually I said the gold starting to be interesting for me, and on the trading view I posted this analysis which I said in the video that the price will drop into the level and go up. However, it did not drop. I actually needed just couple pips to set to my alarm notify me, and it didn't happen, so I actually missed this trade. But what I'm expecting right now, if the price drop again, I will be looking for the long. What is the reason? Basically, look at this. Last week they starting to adding the longs positions, nothing big, but look, they closed quite big amount of the shorts, right? So what we are seeing is this. This is a total growth of the 28k to the positive, which took it from the 77 to the 82, right? And the net positions again 24.8, which is quite the big number since, you know, since July. So with the weak dollar as well, and 37% only to the longs, it's beginning of some new move higher, right? So I will be looking for the longs on the gold. This is it, my friends. All right, so visit my Telegram channel, subscribe here on the YouTube, follow me on TradingView, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, follow me everywhere. All right, bye bye.